What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new live stream. Hope everyone's doing good. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. To those who celebrate Valentine's Day. So, um, let's run down the chat real quick. Miguel, what's up, dude? My week's doing good. What's up, CBK? Melissa, happy Valentine's Day. We got Kokai Galaxy. What's up, dude? Jay here is here. And we got Dragonfire. Okay. So, Sony has finally casted their quote unquote next Karate Kid. His name's like Bobby Wang or something like that. I don't know. But he's got 6 years of acting experience under his belt, so at least they got somebody with some experience. But that'll be that'll be good, I guess. But this doesn't change my stance. I'm still not watching it when it hits theaters. I would rather watch season 6 100 times in a row than watch this dumpster fire that's about to happen. But you know, and it's supposed to start filming in March. That's going to be tough because season 6 is still going to be filming. They're supposed to start filming until like June or July, so it's like a 6 month shoot. And Karate Kid movie goes from March to June, so I don't know how Ralph's going to be able to. I mean, I'm sure they'll find a way to make it work, but it's just going to be difficult. But yeah, it's going good, CBK. It's going good. Yeah, that's something Sony will do. They'll say, "Well, it's canon now," because like they literally just put out Madam Web, which surprise, surprise, flopped. Did horrible at the box office. Critics did not like it, and yeah, it was just a fucking failure as usual. And then they got Venom 3 coming out. I think at the back end of this year, and then they got Craven the Hunter, which they pushed back a full year for no reason at all. Um, so yeah, Sony is just known for making stupid decisions. So it wouldn't surprise me in the least bit if they break canon. And having Jackie Chan appear in season 6 as Mr. Han makes no freaking sense because Robbie name dropped him in season 1. He said, "I feel like Jackie Chan." I'm like, okay, so like, how is this gonna work? Like, they're gonna make a stupid joke saying, "Oh, people think I look like Jackie Chan." I'm like, really? Like, come on. Yeah, at least those are actually funny because karate doesn't break character. Yeah, I admit that is a positive for this movie, but I am still very skeptical and worried about the impact they'll have in season 6, especially since they were rushing this film. Yeah, exactly. It was supposed to start shooting in March from June, and then they want to get it out by December, which means you only got 4 months worth of post, which isn't ideal. You usually want a little bit more time than that, but the feeling is going to be a short movie. It's probably going to be an hour and a half long or something like that. Um, yeah, it's most likely going to flop. Despite having Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan, it's going to flop. Yeah, I hope so. I hope it does get delayed. Cinema fan. But check out Screen Rant real quick. So how one Cobra Kai season 6 tournament outcome would complete Johnny's season 1 goal. Okay, so Miguel winning the Sega title would fulfill Johnny's original goal in season 1 when the tournament would be a satisfying conclusion of Miguel's character development in Cobra Kai. Miguel is one of the strongest candidates to win the Sega title due to his skills and growth throughout the series. Okay, I'm going to stop them right there. Robbie's winning the tournament. Miguel already won. All right. Hate the lag. Since details support the most exciting chosen theory. Chosen's appearance in the behind-the-scenes photo series, he will remain involved in the dojo and Cobra Kai Season 6. Okay. Theory that Chosen will become Tori Sensei gains credibility due to her presence in the photo alongside the rest of the cast. Yeah, I can see that. Chosen's history and fighting style make him ideal mentor for Tori as they both struggle with anger and aggressive tendencies. Yeah, I can see that. Filming gets confident update from Miguel. Okay. Seems like story details promise a 5-year-old Johnny injustice is finally being undone. What? Best sensei for each Cobra Kai fighter at the season 6 tournaments. Ooh, let's check this out. This is interesting. All right. So Miguel and Johnny Lawrence. Hot take. I think they should pair Robbie with Johnny. Because we got to get more of that Robbie Johnny dynamic. I really like that in season 5. Number 7, Sam and Chosen. I like that. That's a good pairing. Number 6, Robbie and Johnny. Okay, so they have 2 of them. All right, that's fun. Number 5, Tori and Chosen. I like that. That's a great pairing. I feel like they set that up in season 5. Number 4, we got Eli and Daniel. I felt like we should have gotten more of that in season 4. I felt like they just rushed past that and we just didn't get to see much of it. So that's one of my nitpicks with season 4. 3, Dimitri and Daniel. We've seen it before. Number 2, Kenny and Johnny. Number 1, Anthony and Daniel. I would like to see this actually because I feel like we haven't seen much of that at all. I mean, he's Daniel's freaking son for crying out loud. So I'd like to finally see Daniel training his son. And Anthony actually take it seriously. That would be nice. Let's see. Cannot lag, please. Thank you. 5 Cobra Kai rivalries that are still alive ahead of season 6. Okay. We got Mitch versus Chris. Well, that's back now because Mitch betrayed Miyagi Fang. Kenny versus Anthony. I don't think that'll last much longer. I think they'll get over it eventually. Number 4, Daniel and Kreese. Yeah, Kreese just does not like Daniel at all. Like he'll forgive Johnny, he'll forgive Robbie, he'll forgive Tori, but he just hates Daniel's guts. He just does not like him at all. And we got Hawk versus Kenny. I don't think they'll make that much of a deal about that. I think that's over and done with. Johnny versus Kreese. Johnny has resentment towards Kreese, and Kreese cares for Johnny as a son. We all know that. And number 1, Kreese versus Terry Silver. I'm actually really interested to see how this unfolds. Because I thought they're going to interact in season 5. I thought they were going to have scenes where Silver visits Kreese in prison as like kind of like a taunt or something like that, but they actually didn't do that. But he did appear in Kreese's like therapy scene where like he talks to like everybody's hurt in the past, Johnny, Silver, Tori, etc. And then last one, the new Karate Kid movie's setting makes those Cobra Kai connection theories way less likely. Let's see it. So the new Karate Kid movie will take place on the East Coast. Okay, we all know that Brooklyn is in the East. Brooklyn, New York. What the Karate Kids movie setting means for the movie Cobra Kai Connections. Although Korea's on the East Coast, like in Arizona, it has a major effect on relation to other entities. Jane's Cobra Kai connections are much lower. Okay. Shouldn't expect many Cobra Kai cameos in the Karate Kid film. I hope so. While having some crossover could be fun for fans, it is a risky move because it could take away from the new story the franchise is trying to tell. Yep. So yeah, there you have it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But some interesting articles. They weren't as bad as they usually are, so that's interesting. Let me reread through the chat. Let's see. Heard from some Miguel stands that they'll stop watching the show. He doesn't win the second attack guy. He already won the All Valley. He's past the point of winning a tournament. Like, he's got to fight larger than life. And how you do that? You have him fight his dad, Hector. And that's how you close out his arc. Which pairing did you prefer? Daniel Alley, Daniel Kumiko? Daniel and Kumiko for sure, because Kumiko like stuck by him and like she actually liked him for him. Not taking a jab at Allie or anything. I'm not saying Allie didn't like Daniel for who he was, but I just think because like Allie just like listened to her friends when they said, "Come on, let's go," and blah blah blah. Chosen was beating up Daniel, and Kumiko still like she didn't leave him. She still stayed with him and helped him up and everything. And Kumiko did a lot for Daniel, so I just prefer Daniel and Kumiko over Daniel and Allie. That's just my take. That's just my opinion. I just think she's a little more loyal than Allie is. Not saying Allie isn't loyal, but I'm just saying that Kumiko is just a little bit more loyal than Allie. And I just like her personality better. And she never really got mad at Daniel. Like, if you look at the two, like there's been moments where Allie gets upset at Daniel in like the movie, and Karate Kid, the beginning Karate Kid 2, Daniel like is just like furious. He's like ranting to Miyagi about like him and Allie got into like some sort of argument and broke up and whatever. Kumiko and Daniel never argued. Like, they were on the same page for like 100% of the time. Like, Kumiko never lashed out at Daniel. She never got mad at him. She never like they never argued. They were just great together, you know? Of course, they said that I'm a Miguel fan. I think Robbie should win the second attack. Yeah. Sam or Robbie will win. Miguel already, yeah, he already got, like, Miguel gets everyone in the show. Like the only couple times he didn't win is when Robbie kicked him over a balcony, and and Miguel technically already won that fight. And then the one time Miguel didn't win, like, his back got messed up again, and his heart just wasn't in it. So I deserves to win. Tori deserves. Yeah, I do think Tori deserves to win as well. I think they'll have Sam win because I don't think they're going to have her lose another tournament, and it's the last season. So I just feel like it has Sam written all over it. But, you know, I could be wrong. Bonsai, happy Valentine's Day. Well, okay. I already read that one. Hawk and Kenny's rivalry is more one-sided. Yeah, you could say that. Kreese versus Silver, that's the most anticipated fight. I can't wait. I hope they do that. I feel like it would be a missed opportunity if they didn't do that. I would have loved a scene of Silver visiting Kreese. Yeah, me too. What's up, Cobra Kai Hawk? Happy Valentine's Day, bro. Part of me wants Hector to come back. I just want to see how Karate reacts. Yeah, that'd be freaking hilarious. Kumiko had attended West Valley High as a foreign exchange student during the events of Karate Kid 1. Do you think she would have been friends with Allie and her friends? Possible. That's possibly. We got McPizzas, aka CVO. What's up, CKW? I'm gonna risk watching Madam Web on Friday. I would just save your money, but hey, it's your money. Do whatever you want with it. But I'm not watching that shit show. Yeah, he'll freak out. He's probably gonna pop in the stream at some point and be like, "You know what you did." As for my preference, I think I probably prefer Allie to Kumiko as a character, but I do think Kumiko is better for Daniel than Allie. Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. Sam won 2 in reality, and she wins every other fight as well. Yeah, that's a fair argument. Didn't Robbie kind of beat Miguel in the prom fight? I forgot about that as well. I don't really count the prom fight as an actual fight. I just thought it was ridiculous. Like you had Sam give her a cringy line, and like it was just like it didn't need to happen. So, um, yeah. Let's see what we got. I'm a Miguel fan as well, and it helped that Robbie wins too. Yeah. Let you know how bad the movie is. I think Kumiko would have gotten along with Allie, while I think Allie's friends would have been rather ethnocentric. I don't even know what those words mean towards her, but would eventually accepted her over time. Yeah, I don't even. Someone in the chat can tell me what those words mean because I've never even heard them before. So it's really bad, though. It's not worth the money exactly. Especially since Robbie rarely wins any fight in the show, so him winning second second makes sense. Yeah. Heard that Madam Web was absolute garbage, even worse than Morbius. Yeah. Ethnocentric. I don't even know what that means. To be honest with you, I don't even know what it means. Seen in the trailer, we see the suits is a vision dream. Apparently, like what the fuck? What? What are these Sony writers doing? Ethnocentric means evaluating other peoples and cultures according to the standards of one's own culture. Wow, I never even heard of that. Means a deep hatred towards other races. Oh, okay. Means dislike of or prejudice against people from other countries. Oh, okay. It's not even a superhero movie. Yeah. Honestly, they're going to do it the way that they're going to do it, as much as I believe that it's going to be Sam, just because it feels like that's the direction it's going in. LaRusso and Lawrence winning together, but if they have Tori win, I'll be happy with that because of how far she's going as a character. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Tori winning. I mean, I'd love it if Tori wins. She's my favorite character, but I just feel like they'll find a way to legitimize her All Valley win, and they'll have Sam win the Seikai Taikai because she'll do something that her dad's never done. So. Hey, what's up, Abbas? I hope the Karate Kid movie is a one-off thing and not connected to Miyagi-Verse. Well, if it makes money, Abbas, Sony's gonna make a bunch more, and they're gonna want a shitload of spin-offs. They're gonna want to make an expanded universe because apparently everything needs an expanded universe. Apparently, like everybody's got to copy Marvel. Apparently, so I mean the characters from Man will only wear suits for 3 minutes. It's like, yeah, what's the point of the movie then? I think only Lawrence should win. The story started with Johnny and it should end with his son. Tori might have just got in during season 2, but she's struggling more and deserves it more. Yeah, exactly. Like we don't need any spin-offs. Like why would you need a spin-off for the spin-off? Like it just doesn't make sense. But we got Melissa here. Bonsai.
Hey, Bonsai. So yeah, so like I've said, it feels like it's going in that direction where it started with LaRusso. I mean, really it is Johnny's story, but this all goes all the way back to the Karate Kid. It started with LaRusso and Lawrence. It needs to end that way. I mean,
yeah, I agree.
It's it's not that I don't want Tori to win or or I don't think that she deserves it. I just can't help but feel it's going in that direction.
Yeah, and if you think about it, the writers even said that Sam and Robbie were gonna originally win the All Valley in season 4, but they changed it because they wanted Eli and Tori to get a win because they knew that if they didn't give it to him now, they weren't going to get one.
Yeah, exactly. And it's
Yeah.
like they always do the things that they do for a reason.
Yeah.
And not that I'm exactly rooting for a spinoff, or anything like that, but does with all these debates, or Tori, Sam deserves it, Tori deserves. Does anyone stop to think that maybe the character that doesn't get the win might actually get one in a spinoff? That might be that if they make a spinoff, that might set up a potential spinoff for that character of their own.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so if Tori doesn't get the Sekai Tekai, it could set her up for a spinoff show of her own.
Yeah. It's very
You know,
true.
just look at Johnny. He didn't get the All Valley win, and look what. Guess what? We got Cobra Kai.
Yeah. That's a
And
good
he's gonna
point,
get
actually.
yeah. So does anyone ever stop to think that maybe that if Tori doesn't win, it actually could be a good thing because it could set up a story of her, set up a spinoff of her own where she gets her own show
Yeah.
and her own win. And it's the same
And
thing, even
Peyton
if they don't have one.
and Peyton's proved that she can lead a show. Like Disney gave her own show Bunked. She was the lead in that. Paramount Plus gave her a show, School Spirit. She runs that. So she's proven before that
Yeah,
she can have her own show.
exactly. I'm so sick of these Sam versus Tori debates. I'm really sick of
Yeah,
it.
they're so that just feels so old. Like that's been going
I
on since
know.
29 that's been going on since 2019.
I'm so tired of it. And it's like you can't say, "Well, I hope that this character wins," and then everybody be like, "Oh, well, you're against that character." Blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
like it's really annoying.
You know, I mean, I don't know how many times I've said that as of season 4, I love Tori's character. I mean, just because I can't see her winning, it doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that I don't want it to happen or it doesn't
Yeah.
mean that I'm a fake that I don't love that I don't still love her character. It's just you have to look at like people often look at the people often say that this should happen to that the best thing, the greatest thing should happen to this character because they're their favorite character, not because
Yeah.
they don't pay attention to where the show is going, to where to the show itself, you know?
Yeah.
They often just say that this character should have this moment because they're their favorite, you know?
Yeah,
You
I
have to
agree.
look at the show itself. You have to look at where the show is going. You know, the king says it best, you know, as much as we love these characters, they're not going to get the ending that we want, but
Yeah.
they're going to get a satisfying ending. And you have to look at where the show is going in the direction that it's going. You have to
Yeah, I mean,
as fun as theories are to make, you have to be realistic about it. You have to
yeah,
point
even Jacob said himself, like, we're in an era where not everybody gets a fulfilling conclusion.
right. Now, for all we know, they could set it up they could have it set up so that Sam and Tori and Robbie and Miguel win together and the Sekai Tekai.
Yeah. Yeah,
For
they're
all we
both great
know.
characters.
Yeah. That's what
One
people
is
need to
one.
hold on to. They're both great characters. Yes, you may like one over
See,
the
I
other.
like that Abbas. They do spin-offs in the form of comics and novels. I actually really like that.
Yeah,
'Cause they
that's a
did
great idea.
because
That's a great idea.
they released a Johnny Lawrence comic in fall 2019, a few months
Yeah.
after season 2 came out, and I thought that was pretty cool. I'm like, just do more of that.
Yeah, exactly. I would read it.
Like,
I
it'd be
would love
great.
it.
It would be like it'd be great reading
Yeah.
material for me. Like, I love comic books, so I'll read it for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, do something like that. Although if Sony's in charge,
Yeah.
they're probably not going to go with the smart move.
Yeah, they've never really done anything smart in the past like 20 years.
I'm so tired of the hate. I'm so sick of it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. McPizzas, they're both great fighters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I love a young Miss Miyagi World War II novel. Yeah, that would be sick. I would read that
Yeah.
for sure.
Yep.
Like, we read through Mr. Miyagi's perspective and point of view. That would be dope. Feeling season 6 will be divisive because of how the Seikai Taika will conclude with who wins it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nobody knows how it could win. For all we know, like I said, for all we know, Robbie and Miguel and Sam and Tori could win together. For all we know. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying if they do the genders division thing, the way that they've been doing it,
Yeah.
then just for me, I just for me, I just see it being Sam and Robbie, not Robbie and Tori. It's just my gut feeling. Now, doesn't
Yeah.
mean that I'm right. It just means I'm looking at it from the show's perspective and where it's going.
Oh, dude, I would love that novel of Silver and Kreese creating Cobra Kai. Like,
Oh yeah,
that would be
actually,
so
you
awesome.
know what I would love. You know what I think would be great. Is if they did just a story on Terry Silver's life, a comic
Yeah,
on
that'd be
a book
awesome.
on Terry Silver's life
Yeah, that'd be
called
so.
The Quicksilver Origin.
What's up?
Hey, Cinematic Verse.
Hey, Melissa.
Hey,
How's it going?
uh, good. So yeah, I would love like maybe like a prequel story on Terry Silver
Yeah, that'd be cool.
or a comic, whatever. I mean, I don't see it being a series because like we all know how he's gonna turn out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like for me, there's no point. Like Miyagi, yeah,
Yeah.
I get we
Like,
know.
I think
What?
it's, I think personally, like, I think it was Master Kim's teachings, like, got into Silver's head, and it was the cocaine he was on that's the reason why he was
And his dad
the way he
too.
was. Yeah, and his dad. So,
Yeah, that also too. I would like to. We would also get more of his relationship with his dad.
yeah. And he's a Vietnam veteran, too.
Yeah. 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 I just yeah, I think that would be a really good idea.
Yeah.
I also think to like uh see maybe like 10 years from now I could see a spinoff about the kids too.
Yeah, like like they could do like a movie where takes place 10 years after season 6. Like, you can do something like
Right.
that because you've already passed the torch down to the next generation.
Yeah.
So,
I
like, you
was
could do that, or you could pick up with a season 7 10 years down the line with the kids. Like, you can do that.
yeah, exactly. I mean, I could also
Yeah,
see a children's spinoff too.
and I'm sure the cast would love to do like a movie down 10 years down the line.
Yeah.
Because like we've seen the cast together, like they're great. Like, they have fun working together and stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a movie would be great, honestly.
Which pairing do you think would be crazier, Chosen Shannon or Barnes and Alley?
I think Barnes and Alley, but because I think that Watch Party
Probably.
did a video on him.
Yeah, Barnes and Alley. That'd be funny.
Yeah. In terms of crazier, though, I'd say Chosen and Shannon because I don't see how they could get together.
Yeah, like that's Johnny's ex, and then
wanna say bad
Chosen
crazy?
likes Kumiko too.
Yeah. If you want to
Yeah.
say bad crazy,
Novel Kreese versus Silver. Yeah, that'd be sick. I'd definitely read that. The artwork would be amazing. Teaser in May or June. I think June's more realistic because they might finish around June or July. So I think that would be a bit more realistic for like a teaser. We won't get the official trailer until like closer to the release date because they like to drop the trailer at least 3 weeks prior to the release date.
oh,
With
yo,
how
God.
Kyler failed the
Oh, man.
goodness
No.
gracious.
No.
Oh,
No.
boy.
Oh,
Or
my
Matthew
God.
Perry and Amanda. Oh gosh.
He manipulated her. There's no way.
There's no way. No. Definitely not. No. I mean, he couldn't hang on to Cheyenne. I'm just saying.
Right. What
She
makes you
just-
think Amanda
She
would
just
want
disappeared.
Silver?
Like it's like Silver had like the Thanos gauntlet and snapped his fingers, and she must have vanished into sand or dust or whatever you
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah.
Let's see, teaser released in June or July. I can see July. I can see August as well. If they dropped a teaser on my birthday in August, that'd be great. Also, novel showing Tori's backstory, what shaped her into who she was in seasons 2 to 5. I would like that. I would actually really like
I
that.
would. Or
I
they
actually
could
saw,
actually
saw a concept art of a Tori comic a while back, and I thought it looked pretty cool. I'm like,
Yeah, or they
hopefully
could also
Mike.
do a forward story too, instead of a backstory, a forward story, like what happens to her after the Sekai Takai.
Yeah. Thought Melissa said no to maybe the spinoff. I don't think she did. Hopefully after season 6. Yes, can we get a good game, please? Can we get a good video game? Like a
Yes.
Street Fighter Injustice style fighting game, please?
I mean, is it
'Cause, like,
really
the
that
last two are
hard?
terrible.
You don't like the current games?
Like the second one's a little better than the first one, but not by much. Like I just don't like that they give them anime powers. It's just weird.
Yeah, I mean, at least in the second one, they got more of the actors to voice themselves. So
Yeah, like that first one, like that voice actor who did Sam, they were trying way too hard to sound like Mary. Like it just sounded so weird.
yeah, I hated that.
They were just trying way too hard. They were like Frozen Lotus. I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm. Oh my, Barnes and Shannon? No way.
Oh, that would be so toxic. Like if you think
my
young
God.
Johnny and if you think young Johnny and young Shannon were toxic back then, like imagine young Barnes and
Oh my
Shannon. Like that
God.
would have been toxic.
Yes.
If it's Insomniac Games and I can't play it because I'm on Xbox, I'm pretty sure it's Insomniac's a PlayStation company, but correct me if I'm wrong.
And I'll tell you this much too: if Amanda ever got with Silver, Sam would probably like disown her as her mother.
Oh yeah, Sam would cut her off for life. She'd be like,
Oh,
"Frick this,
yeah.
I'm out of here."
It's like I'm staying with Dad this time. Like you notice how she
Yeah.
wouldn't even talk to Amanda. You notice how she wouldn't even talk to Amanda in season 5, episode 5.
Yeah,
Like when-
she just rolled her eyes when they told her to go hang out with Anthony or whatever.
And then when Jessica asked where's your dad? Yeah, I got 10 pounds of mac and cheese, and she was like, Dad can come with us. And she was like looking right at Amanda.
Yep.
Yeah.
Season 4, we got our first teaser in May with Silver's return. Yeah, I remember that. I was in school at that time. I got so freaking excited.
Oh yeah, me too. I was waiting in line for my teacher because the motherfucker didn't come.
Yeah. I literally get the notification while I'm in class. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. I was like jumping up and down right there in school.
Yeah, see, this is the issue I have with the second one. It always crashes and it skips and stuff. It's just, it
Oh yeah,
lags. Like
it's
at
got a
some
lot of
point,
glitches.
yeah, there's like a lot of
Yeah.
glitches. It lags a bit, and the face creations are just not accurate. Like if you zoom in on like Sam or Tori, they don't look like Marion Payton. Like they got the voices, but they just don't if you look at their faces, they don't look accurate that much.
Yeah, yeah,
The
that's
graphics feel like PS3 graphics, and these are for next gen consoles.
yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of the games, because of that. They don't even do the animation.
It feels like a game you would buy for PS3 or Xbox 360. That's just what it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, they don't even do the animation right. Like,
Yeah.
the characters look way too
I like the concept of
thicker than they should.
I love the concept of you assembling your own dojo. They got that good. I like that. I
Yeah.
just feel like they
Yeah,
should have
yeah.
done more with it.
I mean, they could do. I mean, they do so much better than probably either of us. But it's just like the characters look way too thick than they normally do.
Chosen and Alley, that's an interesting one.
And it's just like them giving them powers, them giving them superpowers.
They think it's like an anime or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, game should use better, more integral storyline. I agree, along with being an open world. See, that's what I'm saying. Like an open world game where you create your own character and you can pick your own dojo and you can build, friendships and relationships with the actual characters. That would be freaking sick.
Yeah, if you could create your own character.
Yeah.
Yep.
Imagine Sean and Sam. Oh boy, that'd be toxic as well.
Oh my God, no! They haven't even met yet.
Yeah, new Croquet game can look like GTA kind of. I wouldn't mind that.
I mean, and
I would love a Cobra Kai GTA crossover, honestly.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it.
And in season
better
graphics,
season 3, can you get more realistic graphics, please?
Yeah, and in season 3 where they said, where Sean said, "Ooh, I think Sam will be drinking that dark," saying that Sam will be drinking that. Yeah, was he? And he was referring to himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what did he mean by that?
I mean, he was referring to himself, I think.
Yeah, he was.
Because
he said it sounds like Vanilla Night has her flavor no more, meaning Robbie.
Referring to Robbie.
Because he's white. And
what you refer to her, Miguel? What do you refer to her, Miguel at?
I can't remember what he referred to Miguel as.
He said horchata. It's a drink as well. Yeah, it's a drink. It's a Hispanic drink.
Yeah.
And then he referred to himself as dark roast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about season 5? Mine was how the ending of episode 6 or Chosen Silver. Mine was when Sam went into Tori's apartment. I freaking love that scene.
I know, so did I. Oh my God, that was my favorite part. I was like,
yes. I love that scene.
Because everybody would
just the way it dawns on
Sam had known about.
You see the look on her face, the way it dawns on Sam once you walk around the apartment. She was holy crap, it is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that Tori let her in to her house as well.
Yes.
Nobody else has gone in there before.
Are you okay? Or what happened to your hand or whatever?
And she's like, don't pretend like you care.
Yeah.
You could tell that she did care, That was the first thing, when Tori asked, "What are you doing here?" What was the first thing that Sam said? What was the first thing that Sam noticed?
She's like, "Oh my God, what happened?"
Her hand. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
think
It was
Moon and Yasmin would have been friends with Allie and her friends if they had been on in Karate Kid 1? Yasmin was
Oh
a
yeah,
probably.
little
definitely.
Yasmin was a little snobby, so I don't know, maybe. I don't know.
I
I
mean,
mean,
Moon's like
Allie was
but
a
Moon's
rich
like
kid, and so were Yasmin and Moon. So
yeah, like Moon's like, peace and love and like let's make friends and blah blah blah.
yeah, and
Hopefully this year goes
but
by
yeah,
quickly.
back to that where Sam
Yeah,
like walked into that apartment. That was like, oh my god, that was like my favorite part. Like
yeah,
because like people kept saying that, oh, Sam knows about Tori's situation, she just doesn't care, and I'm like, no, she doesn't, because if she did, she would care. She's not that kind of person.
yeah,
Like Sam has her faults, but she's not that cruel. Like
yeah.
if she knew,
Hopefully this year goes by quickly because we're on season 6 to come out. I mean, enjoy the
I'm
wait
okay with
while it
waiting.
lasts because once it's done, like it's done, we're never gonna get this feeling again,
Yep.
yeah.
And
Plus, they've been
we'll have
hyping it
to
up so much.
move on to other things. Like I'll make pop culture and sports content. But I'll still talk about Cobra Kai from time to time, like how great of a show it is. And I'm sure it's going to be on people's rewatch Rolodex for years to come.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
Speaking of
still
sports,
talking
did you hear
about
what happened in Kansas City?
yeah. Yeah, that was fucked up. Yeah. There's a massive shooting in the Kansas City Chiefs championship parade. That was
Yeah,
not good. I gotta say, football fans, you take it way too serious.
yeah. Honestly, I heard about that. I was like, damn, that's messed up.
Yeah, that's horrifying. I don't know why, but Sean made me laugh when he said that. Yeah. And Tori
Yeah,
said,
girl power.
good example, girl power, unlike she's got help seeing an Endgame. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I watched Endgame again not that long ago.
Yep.
I think season 1, Yasmin would have been too mean spirited, even for Allie's friends. Yeah. Allie's friends weren't really mean. They just didn't really do much.
I mean, well, they were kind of mean because they did like they were kind of jerks to Daniel,
Yeah.
all because
Yeah, like
he
when he
wasn't
was
as
trying
rich
to
as them.
apologize to Allie, they were like, back off or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, you think that's gonna make the situation any better?
Yeah. I mean, I get they were trying to be protective of Valley, but like even before that, they didn't like him for no reason.
Yeah, she's like, Allie, why do you like that kid or whatever?
Or you must be
I'm
into
like,
you must
I
be into
was
fungus.
like, shut up.
It's like she must be into fungus.
And man, when Sam saved Tori, yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Allie's friend Susan called Daniel a fungus. Yeah, what the fuck? Breaking Bad has been out for a while and people still talk about it. So obviously, Koga, we talked about it for a long time. I've never really watched Breaking Bad. I probably should.
Yeah, I've never seen it either.
I am Marvel. Jesus, Deadpool. Yeah, on that, Deadpool 3 trailer came out. I'm super excited. I saw Deadpool 2, the uncut version, the 4-hour long supercut, and I thought it was really good. It's not as good as the first one in my opinion, but it's a good sequel, so I'm excited for this one. Hugh Jackman's making his return as Wolverine. Super excited for that. I've always wanted a Deadpool and Wolverine team up movie, and I didn't think I'd ever get it, but here we are. Breaking Bad is an amazing show. Yeah, I've heard according to RJ and the Kings, Breaking Bad and Sopranos are like the best shows of all time. So I'll probably have to watch those at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've never watched Sopranos either.
Yeah, me neither.
Neither have I.
Deadpool's gonna save the MCU. I feel like they're gonna put Deadpool in the Stan Lee role, where like he cameos at least once every movie. Finished Breaking Bad and Bros and masterpiece, best made show I've ever watched. I recommend it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to get through season 1 because like a lot of people say like season 1's like one of the weakest seasons, but like it gets better as you watch it. Yeah, hopefully Disney doesn't ruin Wolverine.
Yeah.
I hope. A lot of people have compared Anthony Russo to AJ Soprano. Yeah, the Kings were making that comparison in one of their recent streams. I thought it was funny.
Who's AJ Soprano?
So he's Tony Soprano's son, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Ali friend, she must be into fungus.
Yeah.
That's so weird. I don't think they'll ruin Wolverine. Yeah, I don't think Hugh Jackman would come back unless like they really had to sell it to him because he retired from the role after he just left. Oh, he's back. Okay. He retired from the role after he did Logan. Because like the training was just beating him out and he wanted to move on to other things, but I'm glad they got him back though. He'll probably appear in Secret Wars as well because the rights to the Fox X-Men expire in 2025. So I think they'll have the Fox X-Men appear one last time in Secret Wars. And then after that, they're going to recast the X-Men after that. So I think that'll be good. Season 2 Breaking Bad is peak. Both Deadpool and Loki are the new heroes of the MCU. I heard Loki season 2 was really good. I don't have Disney Plus anymore, so I can't watch it.
I still have it. Yeah, I mean, I still like being able to watch the old shows that I grew up with.
Yeah.
Just whenever I want, you know. Like
Yeah.
I like having that kind of like freedom, you know.
Yeah.
So I still have it, you know. I mean, I still like I don't believe me when I don't like some of the projects that they do.
Yeah.
Because you're right, it's a cash grab. I agree with a lot of what you guys say about certain shows, but there are just like certain Disney movies I grew up with that I can't let go, and it's nice being able to watch them whenever I want, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one positive about it. Better not ruin Wolverine Deadpool 3. Yeah, I hope not. It will be rated R, so at least Disney's not doing that. So it will be rated R. There's also Better Call Saul, which is the same year as Breaking Bad, and we're seeing a story from another character's perspective, another amazing show. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a prequel. I actually told The Chosen One this, but it seems like Deadpool is in the same place as the opening Age of Ultron. Yeah, I've been seeing that all over social media. Also, seeing that apparently like Deadpool visits Wolverine's grave from Logan, so I've read that as well. Breaking Bad, Stranger Things, and Cobra Kai are my favorite Netflix shows. And technically, Breaking Bad is not a Netflix show; but it's just a show on there. But Deadpool and Captain America interaction, that'd be pretty funny. Yeah, this like hopefully it's movie of the year for them. I'm pretty sure it's the only MCU movie coming out this year. People usually say that The Walking Dead and Game of Thrones are some of the best shows where they ruin their endings. Yeah, Walking Dead was a great show. Just from what I've heard, I've never watched it. I was never interested in it, but it used to be like top tier, like seasons like 1 through 5 or 7 or something like that. Is when they got to the later seasons that things just started going downhill, started getting ridiculous, and then people just started tuning out. And they milked the frick out of the show. Like the final season, they released it into 3 parts. Like they would release one part like every year.
Damn.
I was like, really? I watched the airport battle again. Civil War. Oh man, it's still yeah. Civil War was great. Went downhill after season 6 cliffhanger. Yeah, and then Game of Thrones, which I never watched that either. It just didn't interest me. That was apparently like that was like a fantastic show for like 99% of the time, and then season 8 just shit itself, and the ending was just terrible.
Has anyone here seen has anyone here ever seen the show Once Upon a Time
No,
on
I don't
the
think so.
ABC?
I think they've heard of it.
Yeah, they did the show for 7 seasons. Honestly, they should have stopped it after 6. Like season 7 was like they should have just stopped it after 6. It's about like sort of like a revision of the fairy tales where they're sort of like brought to the real world. Um you'd have to watch it, but this is where I'm agreeing with you, CKW, is that this they shouldn't drag a show on past its prime. They they should, they need to end it where it's good, where they have a good solid ending and not go past that point.
Yeah, they need a little
Yeah.
one to stop. Like,
Yeah.
don't stretch it out too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, no one to end.
Yeah.
How you end it is more important than ending it.
Yeah.
Main show ended with season 11, and then after the show ended, they started to put 5 spin-offs. Oh, good lord. Yeah, that's something I don't want Cobra Kai to do. Like, I don't want season 6, the ending of season 6, just to set up a million fucking spin-offs for
No.
no reason.
I mean, the creators did say that they have enough to expand the Miyagi-verse for spin-offs, but not too many. So, I mean, I'm okay with maybe just like at least a couple, but don't overdo it.
Yeah.
And release them and for them not to release them like immediately after Cobra Kai ends. Like wait a few years.
Yeah.
If they set it up right, we could also get a Mike Barnes spinoff too, for all we know.
Yeah. My problem with these shows is that they go on for way too long. A good example is The Flash. Perfect example. I feel like it should have ended after Crisis. Yeah, those Crisis spinoffs were not very good. Or crossover episode. They would do a crossover episode like every year. I'm like, is this really necessary? Those 2 spinoffs, yeah, make no sense at all. Like shows like Arrow, Flash, and etc. were top tier shows until they stretched out past the spin. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Know
Breaking
where
Bad
to end it, people.
Breaking Bad starts a little bit slow, but at the end of season 1, it starts to pick up, and then each season just keeps getting better and better, and ending was perfect. That's why people talk about it. Yeah. Yeah, because you're only as good as your most recent project. Like, people don't care what you did 15 years ago. They care what you did, like, recently.
And something else too that people need to remember is how you set up a character. You don't just set them up for a win. You set them up for an earned win. Like, and it may not be the win that you think it is. You make their win earned, not something that you just give them because they're the main character or they're your favorite character or anything like that. You really set up their win. You make them want you make the audience want them to win. Like,
yeah,
that's how you set up a character's journey. It's like where it really feels earned. And I'm not just talking about like the typical, we know that they're the good guys, so you know that they're going to win. Like, really set it up. Like, make the challenges like mountains that they have to really overcome. And like, you can have them fail, but at the same time, have the failure be a success. Like, have the failure set up their success.
Yeah, that's exactly why Tori should win.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, they could, like I said, they could, if Tori doesn't win the Sekai Tekai, that could be like what sets up the spinoff. Her getting a spinoff. I just have, you have to look at where the show is going. You have to pay attention to where the show is going for the character. I just have a feeling it's gonna be Sam and Robbie, not Tori and Robbie. I have that gut. I have that feeling. It's not that I wouldn't mind Tori winning. I just have a feeling that that's where it's going to go, because they had.
I mean, yeah, but they cheated Tori
They
out of a
had
win.
the thing of it, and I think they're going to fix that, because you have to remember they had Sam. They had Sam and Robbie were originally supposed to win the All Valley. They were supposed to win it, but they changed it. So they changed it. And they changed it for a reason. So if they were going to have Sam win, then they would have had her win the All Valley legally in front of everybody. They would have had it come down to the boys, where Robbie's win was cheated. So they changed it for a reason. And I think that they're setting it up so that Sam and Robbie may win. Now, it may not even happen that way. We don't know how the Sekai Tekai is going to be. None of us do. All we can do is speculate and theorize. We don't know how it's going to be. For all we know, Sam and Tori and Robbie and Miguel all four of them could win in the finals. We don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Cobra Kai Hot. Worst quote in TV history.
Yes, 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 it definitely does.
Oh boy. And they have a deleted scene where Sam wins instead of Tori. Yeah, they showed that in the live and badass event, and I just did not like the way it was choreographed. Like, it just looked weird. Like, it looked like Sam wasn't even trying. It looked like she just tapped Tori, and then Tori took a knee, and then that was the
See, the thing of it is, they
like, I just did not like the way it was choreographed.
They did that to fool everybody into thinking that Sam was going to win, so that so that everybody would be caught by surprise when Tori won.
Yeah, I just thought it was weird.
Yeah. I said this too. I was
like, I'm glad this wasn't the ending, because it just, the way it was choreographed was just terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something else too is that I said this to Cobra Kai Karate. It's like, I think that, and you know how every character has had their moment, where they've made a decision that really affects the path that they're going on, that puts them on, that really affects the path that they're going down. Where it's sort of like they're righteous of path, something like that. The path that they go down, that they're going down as they go into adulthood, where they make a very adult decision, and they do it on their own. We had Miguel choose to not go out to the and defend his title in season 4 against Hawk, because he felt like he wasn't fighting for the right reasons. He felt like he wasn't fighting for himself. And then we had Robbie choose to stay with Johnny as he searches for Miguel. That I thought was a really good choice. And it was something that Jacob predicted too, or at least partially. And then we had Tori, leave the Sekai Tekai and confront Sam and tell her that Silver cheated at the All Valley. And which I thought was a really great thing to do.
Yeah.
I thought that was like, I really truly admired Tori in that, and that took a lot of courage. A lot of courage. And to Sam of all people. Now, was it the smartest move in the world? No. Considering her bad blood with Sam, I think she should have gone like to the one LaRusso that she hasn't tried to attack. that she hasn't attacked, and who doesn't hate her. I think she should have gone to Amanda, but I still admire Tori's courage for doing that. Like, that took a lot of courage. I think Sam should have that same moment. I think Sam really should have a moment where she makes that kind of choice. She makes a very adult choice that sets her on the path that she wants to go down. And I think it's going to come. I mean, Karate didn't exactly agree with me on this, but it probably won't happen. But I think it's going to come.
Karate doesn't agree with a lot of people, so it's not just a you thing.
Oh yeah. No, I don't mean it like that.
You know, Karate just has shit opinions. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's pretty opinionated on Hector.
Yeah, and he's wrong. And
he thinks it's the stupidest thing ever, but I don't agree.
Yeah. But I think that the All Valley Committee, that when the All Valley Committee finds out about Silver's cheating, they're gonna confront Sam and tell her that they are willing to give her the win if she wants it. And Sam's gonna she really gonna think about it, because
Sydney Sweeney? What the heck?
She's really gonna think about it. And
yeah, he texted me about this, bro.
And she's gonna turn it, and she's gonna turn them down. Like, she's gonna tell them, you know what? No, let Tori have it. She deserves it. She's the true winner, not me. And she's gonna she'll tell them to just leave her name out of it. Don't tell them, to ask them to not tell Tori that she that they offered her the win first. But because Tori will just throw that trophy right back in Sam's face if she finds out.
Yeah.
She'll think it's charity. But I think she'll do it anonymously, and it's a decision that she makes on her own. No help from her senseis, no help from her parents, not even Miguel or Robbie. Like, she just decides to do it because she as much as she doesn't like Tori, she generally feels bad for the life that she has, and she wants something good in her. She wants her to have something good in her life.
Yeah.
And I think that would be a really big moment for Sam, a really good moment. Like, not even Sam haters could even argue with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that could happen, but I think
love
that
to see her shut the haters up, especially the ones who think she's fat.
Yeah. But yeah, that's something too. That's not only an adult move, but that's also a selfless move. Like, everybody's been accusing since the beginning, has been accusing Sam of a spoiled, rich brat who just looks down on people for their financial status, and that's not true. She doesn't. I mean, she's dating Miguel. She's dated Robbie. She doesn't care about people's wealth. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to her.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they're just looking for reasons to hate her, yet they overlook her good quality. They overlook her good qualities and act like she doesn't have any.
Yeah.
But so that's what I'm saying. It's like, I feel like Sam needs a moment like that, I feel like she needs a moment where it shows that she's not that where she's capable of making that kind of choice, and it sets her on the path that she wants to go down. And it's also a selfless move that nobody would expect from her, especially Tori, and with no strings attached. Are you still there, CKW
Yep.
Cinematic Verse? Yeah.
Yep, I'm here.
Like, what do you think, CKW? If you could pick like a really good move for Sam to make that would really shut the haters up, besides the Sekai Tekai, like just something that really evolves her character, like she really shows her growth, like in the same way that they did with Robbie, Miguel, and Tori when they all made those decisions. Like, what would you have her make? Like,
I would love to see Sam comfort Tori after her mom dies. Like that would be pretty good.
yeah, that would be great too. What about is there anything else that you would add? Is there anything else, CKW?
No.
Yeah. What about you, Cinematic Verse?
What was the question?
I said, like, what would be the kind of move that you would love to see from Sam? You know, like how Robbie decided to stay with Johnny to help find Miguel, and it was his decision, and how Robbie decided to not defend his title. How Miguel decided to not defend his title by not fighting Hawk. You know, and that was his decision. And Tori leaving the Sekai Tekai qualifying rounds and telling Sam the truth, that was her decision. What kind of decision would you have Sam make, like, that also measures up to that in season 6?
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to think because that's a pretty difficult question, if I'm being honest.
Like, CKW and I both agree and both said with what we said. Like, I definitely agree. I would love to see Tori. I would love to see Sam comfort Tori, and he also agreed that Sam giving Tori the All Valley win anonymously through the all, you know, by telling the All Valley committee to just let Tori have it. He also agreed with that. That's what I said.
Underground. That'd be funny.
Yes. Absolutely, yes.
And Mitch too, he deserves it. We don't have any chicks. No offense, Sam.
Like,
Bro,
he had
can
no
somebody
shot.
get the NPC out of the chat?
Oh, CVO.
This
CVO being
make-
CVO.
Just make pizza NPC real quick. Just take him out of the chat.
Juliana, I don't know who that is.
What's funny is he reposted the picture, so yeah. No.
I mean, Sam forgiving. I think Sam is like, he's like almost there. I think that's inevitable. I think she's gonna forgive Tori, but it's just at the same time though. Like, I feel like they're not gonna be friends. They're not gonna be friends.
Like Karate said the other night, like, would you really see Tori hanging out with Sam, Yasmin, and Moon at the mall?
Right.
Like, that's just not in her character.
No. It's
No.
like,
And like Tori hangs around with guys more than she does girls, believe it or not.
yeah, it's like, yeah. Like, I see Sam forgiving Tori, but I don't think they're gonna like each other. Like, they'll like coexist. They're not. they'll definitely coexist, but it's like Miguel said to Sam's like, I know you hate Tori, you have plenty of reasons to. And
In reality, she find out that's a lie.
what? Wait, what'd you say?
Oh yeah, I just said in reality, she found out that's a lie.
What that
That she has plenty of reasons to hate her for.
well, she does.
I mean,
She
yeah,
does.
before she did, but now she knows like her life, what it's
I
like, her
know,
home life and stuff.
but that doesn't justify her actions. That doesn't justify her breaking into her breaking into her house, her leading a violent gang assault, her picking up deadly weapons and trying to kill Sam, her starting the school fight, her trying to rip Sam's face off with spikes and ripping her arm off and ripping her arm up, and her causing her PTSD, giving her PTSD. So yeah, I agree with Miguel. It's not a lie. Sam, even now, Sam still has plenty of reasons to hate Tori, but I do think that she will just let it go. I don't think she'll still like Tori, but I think she'll just let it go. It is what it is. It's
Yeah.
just like with Daniel and Silver. Yeah, it's it's no different than Daniel and Silver. Yeah, Daniel and Silver could let it go, but they're not going to be best friends. Silver literally caused Daniel a PTSD. Like, he straight up tortured him. Like, they're not going to be friends. They'll never be friends. I mean, Johnny Chosen and Mike Barnes, as bad as they were, they never traumatized Daniel to that point. Like, Silver literally broke Daniel. They're not, and Daniel and Silver will never be friends, ever. Even if Daniel did forgive Silver, they're never going to be friends. And the same could be said. Let's not forget, Tori gave, like Silver, even though it was nowhere near as bad as what Silver did to Daniel, Tori still gave Sam PTSD. Like, she literally gave her PTSD. And it's like, I don't think, and that's why I really can't see them, like, and as well as how different they are as people. Like, you can't make them friends without changing their characters, and that's why I think that Miguel's right. Sam has plenty of reasons to hate Tori, even after she finds out from her how bad her home life is. Yeah, she understands it, but it doesn't mean that Sam's wrong to still hate Tori because of what she's done. Like,
yeah.
So, yeah, so that I agree with Cobra Kai Karate and you too, CKW. I don't see them as being friends, but I do see Sam eventually forgiving Tori and just moving past what her and Tori both moving past their animosity, just coexist, teammates, allies. And I think Tori's going to repay that bit. I think that's going to come in very handy, especially where Sensei Kim's either Sensei Kim or Sensei Kim's top student tries to take Sam out in the final fight. That's where Sam beats Sensei Kim's student badly in the Sekai Tekai. And they're not going to take that lying down. Neither Kim nor that top student are going to take that lying down. Like, I've said this before, I'll say it again. Kim's going to see a legitimate threat in Sam this season.
Yeah, Daniel got payback on Silver, but now it came out cold by the crane kick. Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I will say though about that flashback, where Daniel was flashing back to when Silver through the Quicksilver methods, and The only thing I wish he would have flashed back to was when Silver referred to his crane kick as the crane crap. That's just right as he
They didn't
did
do
it.
anything like crane crap?
Yeah, like that's. I wish that they would have flashed back to that just moments before Daniel kicked Silver right into that wall. Like that was the only thing that was missing. Instead of just doing the Quicksilver methods.
Yeah. Daniel made Silver eat his own words.
Yep.
Turns out the crane crap does work.
Yeah. Kick the crap right out of his face, right?
Yep.
Yep. Completely knocked the ponytail off of him.
Yeah. He knocked him right into that glass. You know what? You know what I was thinking, CKW. Next stream, obviously not this one, but next one. And it could be Marvel, it could be Cobra Kai, whatever you want. But we should do like a tier list together of like the worst decisions that each character has ever made in the show or in the in the Marvel or DC universe. It could be Batman, Superman, Cobra Kai characters, Flash, like we should do like a tier list of the worst decision that every character has ever made, from worst to act to horrible, that set up that set off the events that got them the ending that they got.
I'll think about it.
And it could be for better or worse.
Bruh.
CVO versus CPK rivalry reignited. Also, let's see Baldy to be in Stanzio, Pig to Silver in Scar's accent. I don't even know who that is.
What's funny is he's trying to relive this rivalry, but I've always won him. He just can't do it.
He just can't debate.
He's run from every debate he's ever faced.
He was gonna try to debate RJ on why Sam's not the GOAT, and then he was just quiet for like 15 minutes straight.
Wait,
and they were
who
like,
was?
"All right, next person."
Wait, who was
apparently,
debating RJ?
apparently,
Who was debating RJ?
CVO.
Oh, CVO.
They did a debate stream back in 2021 where like it was like open debate. So like literally like so Jacob put in like a bunch of requests of like who wanted to debate who. Like so CVO wanted to debate RJ because RJ was like hyping up Sam, saying like Sam's the GOAT and all that, and
yeah, he is the GOAT.
Which I respect that. Which I respect it. I like it. So I was just minding my own business. And then I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody, but then this one guy named Adzilla just pops out of nowhere and says, "I want to debate CKW on Tori and why she's overrated." I was like, "Whoa, what?"
Whoa, where did that come from?
Like just popped out of nowhere. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll get it over with. So I was on the stream. This dude started swearing at me for no reason. I was like, dude, calm down. It's just a show.
Right. She's a fictional character, for crying out loud.
Did you win the debate?
I was like, I just let him have at me because I didn't really care.
Yeah.
And like, and you can't watch it because Jacob did take it down because it just got way too hectic. Like you had this alley guy come in and saying like, oh, I don't like Daniel that much. Oh, I don't like Sam that much. Oh, I don't like Tori that much.
Oh
He kept
yeah,
saying that about every character. I'm like, why do you watch this show if you don't like any of the characters? It
I
doesn't make sense.
know.
And then the one, yeah, this is what I'm talking about, CBO. Then he just says like the most whack take out of everybody. He says Terry Silver is overrated, and we're like, what?
Oh my
I'm like,
god.
he hasn't even appeared in the show yet, and you're already saying he's overrated. Like, what the frick?
And he's called Miyagi like and he's called Miyagi like what, a simp or something, or
Yeah, that was
weak.
weird. I was like, what the frick?
Yeah, he's so weak. Nobody's ever beaten Miyagi in the show, or I mean in the
Yeah.
movies. Not
Yeah,
one
Chosen was
person.
the only one.
Yeah,
Chosen was
yeah,
the
and he
only one
hasn't
to land
showed
the
up.
hit on him with
I
the
haven't
blow
seen.
step.
I haven't
But
seen
that
him
was when
since
his
then.
back was turned. Like that was when his back was turned, and because he was trying to make sure Daniel was okay. That was a cheap shot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, I gotta go. It was great talking to you.
Yep, you as well.
I can't wait to see you on hopefully I see you on Instagram. I just wanted to, did I say something wrong the other night or the
No,
other day?
I'm just slow when it comes to messages. I don't always respond right away.
Okay. I wanted to make sure because like I said, like we can talk about Marvel, we can talk about anything you want.
Yeah.
I'm always open, and if I ever say anything wrong or if I harp on a subject too much, please just tell me, let me know right off the bat. I'm not like one of those fans that gets this, as long as you're honest and kind. I'm not like one of those fans that gets upset, that gets their feelings
Yeah.
hurt or whatever. As long as you're honest and kind about it,
Yeah.
I'll always respect that. And like I said, it's conversation is a two-way thing, not just a one-way thing. So we could talk about anything you want. Okay.
Yeah. You're good.
Okay. All right. I wanted to make sure because, like I said, we could talk about. I'm into Marvel and DC too. So I mean, maybe not as into it as you guys are, but I grew up with it as well. So I'm into Spider-Man and Black Cat. Um, for DC, I'm into Superman, Batman, The Flash, the Justice League, all that stuff. Not just animated, the live action movies that they've done too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I wanted to let you know. Okay.
All right.
I'll see you. It was good talking to you too, Cinematic Verse.
Yeah,
All right.
likewise.
All right. Have a great night. Okay.
You as well.
All right. Bye-bye.
CVL ducking.
Yeah, I mean he's putting in the chat you versus him.
Yes, it ain't happening.
You don't want the smoke. Yeah, you don't want the smoke.
Wonder Woman's goated. I agree. I don't know who's gonna play Wonder Woman next though. MCU and DC. Wasn't on my A game, buddy. Felt bad. Karate beat you 50-0, so I gave you a break. So,
Damn.
50-0. That's ridiculous.
Damn. CVO got beat worse than Kyler did.
And Kyler lost to a kid in a wheelchair, so it's pretty embarrassing. Oh, Tristan wants to join. Copy. Here we go. Oh boy, we are the Flash. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 2023 was a trash game. Okay. There he is. How you go fun with your damn one name, Julia? I still don't know who that is.
What's up?
Damn, boys.
Hell,
What's up, Tristan?
what's up?
Yo,
Sorry.
CBO's trying to relive the past, bro.
Of course he is.
Rivalry reignited. Go to sleep. It's past your bedtime. Go put on Flash PJs and brush your teeth.
He's saying I'm annoying, but he started this thing.
Yeah, he said the infamous line, "We are the Flash." I'm like, no, you're not.
Of course.
Exactly.
Like, no, we're not. Why? Like, it makes no sense. CBO doesn't want this fade. Oh my gosh.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, he probably wants a fade.
A fade.
A worldwide knockout.
He needs that.
Not sure that's a reference to me or not, but
What do they mean by worldwide knockout?
I don't know. I don't know if it's a reference to me or not.
I feel like he's probably trying to reference something, but I'm not getting it.
Honestly, yo.
I want to see a CBO versus Dak Prescott fight, though.
Why?
I
So
just want to
random.
see him get knocked. I just want to see him get knocked out by
Funny.
anyone at this point.
Yes, he needs to just get knocked out.
I mean, I think Dak would knock him out.
Oh yeah, he would win. but I don't know. That was at random.
He wears my favorite number 4. I wasn't talking about your world instead of Fate. I just added a twist to it. Worldwide knockout. Okay. Talking to CEO. About CEO.
Yeah, he could use a round 1 knockout.
Yep. Round 1 knockout by Dak Prescott.
I think CBO actually went to bed now because I haven't seen him text.
Yeah. Soon as he heard he had to fight me, he was like, "Nah, I'm running."
This is not good.
Oh, this is bad for my team.
They are in debt. That is not good.
Of course they are.
What is that?
So it's NFL salary cap space calculations for this year. And if it's red, it's not good.
Of course, my team is in the red zone.
27.
What's your team? The Cowboys?
Saints are
Yeah,
the
that's
worst.
my favorite team.
Saints are the worst. Saints have the Saints are like dead
Then
last.
Dolphins too.
And Dolphins.
Broncos, I'm not surprised.
Broncos, Browns, Steelers. That's not good. That's Ben's team, so that's not good. Commanders number 1, Titans number 2, Patriots 3, and Bengals are 4th. How you feel about the draft, Tristan?
I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, we're going to get a low one.
I mean, I think they should draft an offensive tackle in the first round because you're not going to be able to sign your good offensive linemen because you're not going to have the money to retain them. And they're probably going to get better offers somewhere else.
We kind of need linebackers too. We need better linebackers.
Yeah.
Because our guys are too small.
Luckily, this is a deep draft class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys think you're gonna get a receiver or a quarterback? Like,
maybe you guys free up cap space so you can sign Saquon.
we should.
I just want to see that happen. So Karate gets so pissed off. That'd be so
I
funny.
love it. We need a running back like him anyway. So.
Karate's worst nightmare come true.
If you can't beat him, join him.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'll pop in the stream in a couple seconds. Say, "You know what you did, world."
That's always him.
But man, football's over, man.
Yeah, it feels weird. The season went so fast. Now we gotta wait another 8 months for the season to come back.
Yeah, probably not gonna see any football until August. But
You know, even though we went a whole like 8 months without it, like right when we got back into it, I'm just so used to watching it on Sundays. But
yeah,
it's gonna feel weird.
yeah, but I don't care about XFL Underground. I just don't.
Yeah, I mean, I've never even watched it. I've seen like clips.
Unless if Mac Jones gets degraded
Record.
to XFL, then I'll watch his highlights. But
Do you like Mac Jones or something?
yeah, like I love it because when he was a rookie, he gave me hope. Because when Tom Brady left, I lost hope. Which I want to read you an interesting quote. 1 second. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, I remember Mac Jones having a good rookie season.
Yeah. So Tom Brady wasn't signing another contract, so it was never about money for Brady. TB12 wasn't signing another contract in New England because of his bad relationship with Bill Belichick. Based on how things had gone, I wasn't going to sign up for more of it. That's a real quote from Tom Brady himself.
I didn't think they would have a better relationship. They won so many championships.
So during the time that Brady was suspended due to Deflategate,
Yeah,
Jimmy Garoppolo was the starter for those 4 games.
I forgot he was on the Patriots.
And Belichick liked Garoppolo, and he wanted to move on from Brady earlier because he believed that Garoppolo was next in line to take
There's
that
no way
starting job.
he thought Garoppolo over Brady.
Yeah. However, after the Patriots lost the Super Bowl to the Eagles, Brady told Kraft that you need to trade Garoppolo for assets to continue to build around me. And so Kraft pushed Belichick to trade Garoppolo because Belichick was the GM at the time. So, and Kraft's the owner. So if the owner wants it, then that's what's going to happen. It is what it is. So that's what happened. And that's where things started to go downhill between Brady and Belichick. Yeah, they won the next year. But after that, apparently Belichick was trying to trade Gronk for whatever reason. I don't understand why.
The best tight end of all time.
So Gronk decides to retire. So Brady doesn't have a go-to guy, but Brady recruits Antonio Brown to the Patriots because they were friends off the field. And then Belichick cuts him after 1 game because he didn't want to deal with his off the field stuff. If you know,
I can see why.
Despite starting 6-0 that season, it wasn't the best of seasons. You go one and done in the playoffs, and Belichick says,
"Oh yeah, was it 2019? He went one and done.
2019, and he says, "We're doing it's either my way or the highway, and if you don't like it, then leave." So Brady left, and he joined Tampa, and the rest is history.
Then his first year with Tampa, he got them a Super Bowl.
Yeah. And that team was the freaking Justice League. Like, you had Brady, you had Leonard Fournette, you had Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown, Gronk.
Yeah.
Like, that's the freaking Justice League. Screw
Oh,
the
yeah,
Avengers.
wait. Yeah, that's
Like,
when freaking Gronk came out of retirement.
Like, screw the Avengers for a second. That's the freaking Justice
Wait,
League.
did Gronk come out of retirement for like one more year?
Yeah, I think he played like 1 or 2 seasons for Tampa, and then he retired again. But
Then you guys tried Cam Newton for a while. And it
I like
didn't work
Cam
out.
Newton. It's just he wasn't in his prime anymore, and that was during COVID too. That some
Yeah.
guy keep uploading exposed video on World for no reason. That guy's a loser.
Yeah.
That guy's a straight bum. He's a loser. Freaking sits in his freaking basement making hate videos on people all day. Like, bro, go outside.
Wait, what happened to Cam Newton on the team? Did you guys like get rid of him because he was
So-
back here?
So we drafted Mac Jones with
Yeah.
the 15th pick, and you know they competed in training camp, and in the preseason, Mac Jones performed better than Cam Newton, so we cut Cam Newton, and Mac Jones got the starting job, and Cam Newton went back to Carolina because they needed a quarterback. He started 4 or 6 games, and Carolina lost all of those games, so he got cut again. And then
Wait, they lost all those games?
Yep, with Cam as
You-
the starter, they
And
lost.
you would think that maybe him going back to the Panthers maybe would bring something out of him, but
Yeah, it didn't work. So
I bet that sucks
No.
because that was like his former
No.
team.
so he got cut again, and he hasn't played an NFL game since then.
Damn, I can see why nobody wants him. 'Cause
His career, because he's asking for too much money. Like, he wants to be a backup, but he's asking for way too much money.
oh, I thought he was asking for so much to be like a starter or something.
Yeah, I'm like I wouldn't mind him as a backup because I think
And I kind of want. I mean, I wouldn't mind him playing again.
like he'd be a fun guy to have in the locker room because he's usually pretty positive, and you need positivity for your team. But
So he's not like retired. He's just like a free agent.
like I said, Miguel, he's a straight bum. Like this dude has no life. Like, he's so
Yeah.
stupid.
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
he really has Karate's face as his profile pic. Like, it's so sad, bro.
Has he continued to make any more videos after those 2 videos he did on you and karate?
He's stupid. So but I watched a compilation of every Cowboys playoff loss since the 90s.
He did. When would you watch that?
A couple of days ago.
I watch those videos every day. It breaks my freaking heart every time.
See, Panthers twice. That was before they got Cam Newton.
Oh yeah, the Panthers made a Super Bowl.
And then I saw the Vikings one when they had Randy Moss. And I saw the Giants one in 07. I was like, God damn it.
Dude, we should have. Dude, like everybody expect us to go to the championship game that year,
Yeah,
but
people are hyping up Cowboys Patriots.
But since our team didn't take the Giants seriously, see what happens when they don't take a team
Yeah, we didn't.
seriously. Both of them.
Hey, we didn't take him seriously either, and look what happened.
Yeah. See, every time we don't take a team seriously, they kick our ass. It always happens.
It's called playing down your opponent, playing with.
Trust me, like I bet we looked down to freaking Green Bay and look what happened.
Yep.
Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people expect us
like,
to blow them out.
oh yeah, 2 of those games in the compilation were against Green Bay when they had Aaron Rodgers, and
Yeah,
then
but this game,
last
I
week,
bet everybody expected us to win. Like everybody, not even the biggest Packers fans, deep down knew they were probably going to lose.
yeah, and then
They beat
somehow
the shit.
somehow they
embarrassed.
were like they were rolling, and Jordan Love looked amazing.
I don't even think we stopped Jordan Love once.
Yeah, and Dak was throwing interceptions, and I think he threw a pick 6 at one point.
Like I would be more mad at Dak, but then that defense literally freaking gave the Packers 48 points. One of them was a Dak pick 6, but all the other ones were literally defense. And this is supposed to be like the scariest defense.
And the defense didn't perform well either.
It was terrible. I knew this defense was overrated. Ever since that 49ers game, I knew this defense was overrated.
I know Trevon Diggs was out for the season, but Darren Bland didn't do anything.
Stephon Gilmore, I get he's a veteran.
Gilmore's old now.
I get he's a veteran. You want those types of players, but
he's freaking fantastic on the Patriots, but
he was I think he was he got an MVP, like a defensive player.
He was one of our best defensive players, but he's just not in his prime anymore.
I hope us getting Trayvon Diggs back will maybe freaking help out.
I think it'd be cool to see Stephon Diggs go to the Cowboys, but I don't know how they would pull that off though.
Oh, I would think it would happen since it doesn't seem like Stephon is really happy on the Bills right now. So. Even though it's his fault, he doesn't know how to freaking catch. Because he always complains, "Give me the ball," and then he dropped 2 passes.
It's very possible that the Bills move on from him.
If he can find a way to get him, even though he seems like a diva, let's get him.
I mean, I think him and CeeDee Lamb would be fun. I just don't know how to do it. You'd probably offer a draft pick, but how do you match this out?
We don't have the highest draft picks for a receiver, I don't think. What do you think you guys are gonna get?
What do you mean in the draft?
Yeah, in the draft.
In the draft, I think we're getting Jaden Daniels.
The receiver or quarterback?
I think we have to take a quarterback because you got to nail that position. It doesn't matter the talent you have on the roster. You need at least a good quarterback. Look at the Niners. Their position, every position except for quarterback is elite.
Yeah. It seems like
when Garoppolo was on the team, he's not an elite quarterback. He was
but since he was on the 49ers system, they were able to go to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, good coach, good wide receivers, all of that.
You can make a freaking decent, you can make a freaking decent quarterback look pretty good.
Yeah.
Look at Jimmy Garoppolo now. He sucks.
Yeah, he's he got benched for Aiden O'Connell, a rookie backup who looked horrendous in the preseason.
And also, he literally has Devontae Adams as a wide receiver. So
exactly. Devontae Adams.
It's just that 49er system. They just know how to make a quarterback look good.
And then Brock Purdy, I don't think he's a bad quarterback, but he's not an elite quarterback.
I do think he's good. I don't.
like he can make good throws. Like the
Yeah.
accuracy is there. He's just
But the fans are trying to make him out to be like a actual elite quarterback
Yeah,
that's like
like,
freaking like
they're-
Mahomes or Josh
they're
Allen
like-
or something like Joe
like
Burrow. No,
they're acting like he's Joe Montana or Steve Young. Like he's not even
Yeah.
close to these guys.
no. Look, he literally has a good freaking. He has literally good weapons for every single like position. Running back, CMC,
Yeah,
wide
they have the
receiver,
best- they have the
Ayuk.
best. They might be losing Ayuk because they put out like cryptic messages
Oh,
like his girlfriend said like thank you for drafting him, like we may not be here anymore or whatever.
Oh.
And then his friend said like apparently they want to play in Vegas. I don't know how Vegas would pull that off, but
like the Vegas has like lost like Raiders.
yeah, the Raiders, obviously.
And so yeah, they got free. They had Ayuk. They have freaking Debo as another
Yeah,
good receiver.
He might be leaving because he's in the last year of his deal and he wants to get paid.
I felt they'll resign him. I feel like Debo just wants to stay on the 49ers. So
Yeah,
they
so
literally have one of the best tight ends in the league, probably even the second best, George Kittle. He literally had every weapon for him.
Yeah.
Even they have a good
Their
fullback
defense-
too.
Their defense is good too. Fred Warner's a beast.
Yeah.
Ward is a good corner.
Yeah. Also, they have a freaking good wide receiver 3, that Jennings dude. So.
All right, so I got the trade machine here. And if I scroll down, where'd it go? So it says 1.1 million for 5 years, and he's 30 years old. So what would the Cowboys have to give up to get him?
I'll get who? Those Diggs. Diggs.
Damn, Pollard's making 10 million. Damn,
I wonder if we'll get rid of him.
he's 26 years old.
Because I feel like we want like another running back, but at the same time, I feel like they like Pollard. I don't know.
Micah Parsons.
They're gonna keep him, obviously.
I keep him. I don't think they trade a punter. That would make sense.
They're obviously gonna keep Dak.
They have to because the dead cap's ridiculous, and he's 30 years old. Damn.
And honestly, like, even though like Dak is not the best, who else are they gonna get that's good?
I don't think Gallup. I don't think the Bills would want Gallup.
I don't know if we'll get rid of Gallup. I feel like it's possible we'll get rid of him, but I don't know how.
You also have Trevon Diggs. They're not.
So we're keeping him.
Obviously, he's on injured reserve. Unfortunately, Trey Lance is still there.
They'll probably keep him.
I haven't seen him all freaking year.
I want to see him play. I actually really wanted, like, I'm gonna say for a blown out a team, I kind of wanted him to put him in or something.
I mean, if Trey Lance goes for a 4th round pick, I think Mac Jones could go for a 4th round pick.
Let me say, like, we're blowing out a team. They should at least let Trey Lance play a little bit on the Cowboys. I want to see.
So he's only making 1.1 million. So I think that's affordable.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Stephon Diggs. Like, I like Brandon Cooks, but I don't think he's like up there with like CeeDee Lamb right now.
I'd probably try like a 2nd round pick, probably.
Yeah, because I feel like we're not like bad on offense. It's just some of the defense.
Yeah, go through.
We just need some like better linebackers on defense, or
Man, that goes through though.
yeah, I wouldn't mind getting him. I mean, that's if they can actually make a deal with him.
Yeah. But no, Bills might end up keeping him, but you never know.
Because honestly, I mean, is there like any other good receivers on the Bills?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, their tight end is pretty good. I forgot his name.
Dalton Kincaid. He's a
Yeah.
rookie. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he was good. James Cook was really good, like as a running
He had
back.
a breakout year.
Yeah. But it seemed like, I mean, usually Diggs disappears like at the end of the season, but that's like
Yeah,
so like choppy.
he always disappears in the playoffs for whatever reason.
Like every time like there's a big Bills game, he like never shows up except for like a
He
few
looks-
plays.
Like it looks amazing in the regular season, then just vanishes in the playoffs. Like
Dude, that's like your main guy right there.
that's Josh Allen's go-to guy. So
Like, wouldn't you want to get more throws to him, make bigger plays?
yeah.
What other receivers are like on free agency right now?
This is a W trade for the Cowboys right here.
I don't want Mac Jones. He has to be like the.
You're only giving up a 7th round pick, but
I mean, we don't want Mac Jones. I'm pretty sure that freaking 7th-round pick would be better than him. It's Mac Jones. I mean, we can have him as a fourth. We can freaking as like a fourth string.
But receivers. Looks like T. Higgins isn't even going to hit the market. The Bengals are looking to franchise tag him.
Oh, I thought he was going to be. I thought he was on free agent.
Although he can say like, "I'm not playing on a tag," so he might get traded.
The franchise tag is when they fully like put you on the team. And
Yeah,
free.
When they franchise tag you, they get to keep you for another year, and you might not want to. It's for cheaper too, and he'll probably say like, "I'm not playing on a tag," because T. Higgins wants to get paid, and rightfully so. And the Bengals, they're 4th in cap space, but they have to pay Jamar Chase soon.
So I feel like T. Higgins would want to go on
just paid Joe Burrow. Like they're not going to be able to afford to keep all 3 of them.
I feel like T. Higgins wants to go on another team because he wants to be wide receiver 1 on another team. Because he's usually overshadowed by like Jamar Chase. I bet he would love to be like a wide receiver 1 on another team. What other receivers are on free agency?
Michael Pittman for the Colts.
I feel like he's staying.
Available, but they're probably franchise tag him as well. But there's a chance he hits the market, but I think they franchise tag
Colts
him.
should definitely keep him. He's like their best receiver.
Yeah. Then you have Calvin Ridley from the Jaguars. He'll probably hit the market. Don't know what his asking price is going to be. Jaguars might extend them before he hits the market, but I think there's a good chance he hits the market because the Jaguars collapsed. Like they were off to a great start, then they just collapsed. They lost 4 games in a row.
Yeah, I thought they would make the playoffs this season. But
yeah, I thought they were going to have that division locked in, but I didn't think C.J. Stroud was going to be that good. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like he's already that franchise's best quarterback of all time. Like
there's really nobody you can argue with that.
He's easily surpassed Deshaun Watson 100%.
Yeah, I get it. Like freaking prime Texans, Deshaun Watson was really good, but CJ Stroud is going to pass him.
Way better.
He's like you said, he's literally the best quarterback they've ever had.
Yeah.
It's not really saying much because they've been a team since 2002. They never really had like the best quarterback.
Their first quarterback was horrible.
Yeah.
Let's see, and then Mike Evans hits the open market. He's on the wrong side of 30 though.
Yeah.
He's gonna be asking for like 25 to 30 million, which is ridiculous.
I feel like he's gonna want to stay on the Bucs though.
But
I feel like he's just loyal to the Bucs.
It's possible the Chiefs sign him, But
Oh yeah, I feel like he would want to go on the Chiefs if he doesn't stay with the
because
Bucs.
they literally just won a Super Bowl. So if he wants another ring, he can go there.
You got that
But
lucky ring
think-
with Brady.
but I think it's very likely he stays in Tampa and finishes out his career.
Yeah, he's been loyal to that team ever since he's been a rookie. So.
Because like the Bucks, like they had a amazing season. Like we
Yeah.
didn't think they'd even make the playoffs. Like
They literally got a playoff win.
Like,
They
I
could
thought-
have went to the
I
championship
thought
game.
I thought they were going to be terrible because like I thought they were going to be in the Caleb Williams sweepstakes. I'm
Yeah.
like, if they got Caleb Williams with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, that team would be dangerous.
Yeah.
But Baker Mayfield surprised me. He played amazing this season.
Then he got them a playoff win, and then
Like this is a dude who got cut from Carolina and the Rams,
even the Browns,
So-
I think. Yeah.
which he was drafted by the Browns. It didn't work out with him and OBJ. So he played for Carolina and the Rams. They cut him. So he signs a 1-year deal with the Bucks, and then he plays absolutely amazing. He balls out.
Got them a playoff win. They could have
Yeah.
possibly went to the championship game. They almost.
That Lions game was close.
I really thought that part of me actually thought the Bucks were gonna win, go to the championship game, and face the 49ers.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I don't think they'll beat the 49ers, but
Yeah,
They-
Niners
they
are
would've
just
won.
way too good, but
yeah. The fact that he took the team all the way there is like impressive.
yeah, he had a great season.
Yeah.
And I think he should have won comeback player of the year, but it is what
Yeah.
it is.
Because he literally was on 3 other teams that he didn't want him anymore, and then he went to the Bucks. They gave him a chance, and look back.
Yeah.
Like Joe Flacco, he had a good sanity run, but like it wasn't as good as
Yeah.
Baker. Literally getting cut by like 3 other
Yeah,
teams.
and- I mean, apparently Baker can get up to like 30 million, like a
I
30
think
million
also Baker's a free agent, but yeah, I think he's gonna stay on the Bucks.
Yeah. And then the other wide receiver is Kendrick Bourne from the Patriots. He's made it clear though he wants to stay with the Patriots.
Is he like one of the better receivers, or
Yeah, he was our best receiver until he got hurt and he was out for the year. But we need to keep him because he's good. He's actually an underrated receiver. And he's always positive, regardless of the situation. Like he always remains positive and he's
Yeah.
always motivating his
wait,
teammates.
how long has he been on the team?
So he played for the 49ers, actually. He used to play for the 49ers, and then the Patriots got him in that massive spending spree they went on in 2021. They signed they signed Matthew Judon from the Ravens. They gave him a 4-year deal.
Yeah.
And they got Kendrick Bourne. They also got Nelson Aguilar. They got Hunter Henry from the Chargers. They signed Jonnu Smith. Like they signed a bunch of guys in 2021. Like they went all out, which is something I'm hoping they do this year because they're third in cap space, and they can actually free up more cap space if they cut J.C. Jackson, Adrian Phillips, Lawrence Guy Sr., and then 2 other players I can't remember. Oh,
You guys got to get some better receivers.
yeah, like we need to free up cap space. And apparently Brandon Ayuk's a possibility.
Oh yeah. At first, I thought maybe if T. Higgins was get franchise tag, maybe he could have went to the Patriots, maybe. But
Yeah. But Brandon Ayuk's a possibility if he's available for trade. Like,
I didn't think he would leave the 49ers. I thought he was going to stay. But
he wants to get paid, and we have the cap space to pay him, and we have draft capital. So he could get that deal done. I mean, that'd be great because he would be a legitimate wide receiver 1.
yeah,
Which is
I feel like he was even better than Debo this season.
Yeah, which is something the Patriots haven't had since Randy Moss. Like, Edelman was great, but he wasn't a wide receiver.
Yeah, he's a little over. He was good, but he wasn't like top 10 of all time.
He's not your ideal wide receiver 1. Like
he was good to have.
Like he didn't put himself on top 10 wide receivers of all time.
Like he was obviously he was useful. Like it was fun to have him, but
like he was a great player. He just wasn't a legitimate wide receiver one. Like he's your wide receiver.
He was nowhere near like Randy Moss.
He's your like wide receiver 2 or 3, and like he was a great punt returner as well.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna close out this stream, guys. Thank you all for watching. See you guys in the next one, and peace.
Peace.